I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Your Christian friend will not be here for you tomorrow. Your pastor will not be here tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I don't mean literally, but I do mean soon. And it could happen as soon as tomorrow, if not sooner. I know it's easy to not believe in God and hear the world is ending. Oh, that is so insane. But what are you going to do when I'm gone? And my ashes are nowhere to be found. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when there is no one left to turn to that believes in God? How are you going to have any idea what to do? How are you going to know how to survive? We already know what happens. We already know that most will be deceived. The rapture will happen, will be taken up, and those who are left behind will go through hell on earth for the next 7 years. God's wrath will pour down on this earth. You do not want to be here for that. You have no idea how bad it's about to get. I don't think I even realize just how bad it's going to get. Imagine walking outside of your house and finding piles of dead bodies on every street. Just lifeless corpses everywhere. That would smell really bad. That would give me nightmares. I would never stop having nightmares after that. I mean, the amount of deception. You have no idea how deceived people are going to get. People are already so deceived right now. Do you see how AI is able to trick people so easily already? People laugh and say, oh, AI is going to take over. Yeah, okay. It's not going to take over, but people are going to manipulate you through videos that look like people are telling you things that never happened. They're already able to do that. This video right now I made with AI. I'm not real. I'm just kidding about that last part. But yes, people will deceive you. People will. Read Revelation cover to cover. Chapter 1 to 21, 22. People will read it and see God, or they'll read it and they won't. It'll just be words on a page to them. It won't mean anything. You have to want to read it. You have to want to know God. If you're not saved, if you don't care about God, if you think he's a joke, it's just going to be words on a page to you. So you need to get on your knees right now. You do not have time. Get on your knees right now. Turn off the lights. Pray. Speak from your heart. Say, God, I want to know you. God, I need to know you. Because if this whole thing is real, then I'm nothing without you. And if this isn't real, then I'm nothing anyway. So what does it matter? You are either going to heaven or you're going to hell. And if you don't believe in that, according to you, you're going to be nothing anyways. So you better make sure, because either way, it's not looking good for you. If you don't believe in God, there is no good outcome for you. no matter what you believe. Things don't become reality because you want them to be. Okay? People say there's thousands of religions. Why should I pick that one? Because all of those other gods are dead. Buddha died. Muhammad died. You know what? Jesus, he died too. But the difference from any other religion is that he came back exactly how he said he would. That should not be possible. And there are historical documents that prove, there is actual proof on this earth, but people just laugh at it because they don't want to believe it. There is more historical documented evidence for the life of Jesus Christ on this earth. More historical documented evidence than any other figure from thousands of years ago. There are old texts on this earth that you can see right now that are verified, that are true. We know that there were over 500 witnesses seeing Jesus alive after he had resurrected. You have to know that Jesus is God. You have to believe that. You have to. People say that he's not. People say all the time, every day, that he's not God. He was just a man, or he didn't exist, or whatever you're choosing to believe that day. But listen, we have verified accounts of people who died for their faith because they would not say that Jesus wasn't God. They died for that. If Jesus isn't God, those people would not have been killed for that. That's why they were killed. There were people that died because they knew that Jesus was the Christ, and people killed them for that. If they did not know, if they did not see what he did, if he did not see those miracles, if they did not see him rise again, they would not have died. They would not have been killed for that. No one wants to die. No one wants to be killed. No one wants to be brutally murdered. These people were for what they saw, for what they knew. Where did this video even start? What was I going with to begin with? I don't know. I just get on here and I just say, speak from my heart, whatever God's wanting me to say, but go to God. You need him. Seek him. Right. Revelation. Also, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, I believe. Very good stuff about end times. But yeah, if you don't have the Holy Spirit telling you what this stuff means, it's not going to make sense to you. So you have to know God. You have to have the Holy Spirit in you. You have to be saved to understand the Bible. So that's why atheists don't care. They just read it and they just laugh at it because it just doesn't make sense to them. Of course it doesn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to me if I didn't have God. I mean, you know, all this talk about coming back in the clouds on a white horse and, oh, there'll be like 7 horned snakes or whatever. It's all silly unless you actually know what that actually means. Some of it's literal, some of it's metaphorical. There's so much complexity to the Bible, and you guys gotta know God. I will not be here much longer. I promise you that. We know. We don't know the day or the hour, but we know the season. We are in the season. I promise you that. It's okay if you don't believe that. But you're getting taken up anyways if you're saved. So God bless you guys. I hope this blessed you. Peace.